Hello, this is Phyllis, and this is Easy Tote Part 5. The thing I'm going to do right now isn't in the instructions, but I've been messing with this so long that this fusible fleece is not fusing anymore. And it's always a good idea to quilt or to sew and secure your fleece or your batting or whatever. So enjoy the sounds and sight of me running a line. This is sort of going to be an ASMR, I guess. I drew a line. I just eyeballed what I thought, and I drew a line, 2 lines this way, and with a ruler, and I'm just going to sew along those lines. Okay, that was one line. Now we're going to come back here and do this line. Oh, where's my line? My chalk line is kind of faded out here. White chalk line against white material. Now we've got a couple quilted lines just going through there like that. Just, oh my goodness. No, I didn't. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So just a couple lines to go through it to kind of stabilize that. Now what I'm going to show you right now is what this is I made a, let me see, hold on, I got to, okay. All right, here we go. That's upside down. On one edge, I don't know if you can see that. This is I made a diagram of how the box corners are going to look. You're going to go up 2 3/8 inches and over 2 3/8. But on this side, you're going to go up 2 3/8, but you're over 2 inches, okay? It's going to be a mirror of what you do on this side, the 2 inches and the 2 inches, the 2 3/8 and 2 3/8. Right here, I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. But first I have to, no, that's right. I've got to box these corners first. To box the corners, we have to do it this way. See, this is the, oh, that's really, I really went, oh well. I tell you what, I do better when I'm not trying to talk. Right here, this went off because I started talking. As long as I don't talk, I can sew. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to box this. If I had this thing, this is the folded side. So this goes along with this folded side. Maybe that will help you if you could just look at that and see how this is laid out. See that? Ooh, that made it get dark. I don't want it to get dark. Okay, so here we go. I think I'm going to use this. It's smaller. It's easier to handle. That's not going to help me. White on white. Okay. This is the fold. So this has got to be 2 3/8 by 2 3/8. So I'm going to come up, set this thing for 2 3/8. This is how you measure, put a hem in, but you can use it for more than that. You can set your little thing right here, and this is 2 3/8. No, that's 2 3/4. Let me come up. 2 3/8 is this way. Okay. It's 2 3/8. 2 3/8 and 2 3/8. And this one gets the same treatment. This gets the same treatment here as here. Now, I'm going to pin these so they don't slide around on me, because once I've cut them, I don't want them to slide out of control. And I'm actually going to put the pin inside where I'm going to be cutting it. I'm going to do my 2 3/8 inch over here. Now I'm going to go this way first. Now these two are going to be 2 inches and 2 and 3 inches. 2 inches and 2 and 3 inches. I'm going to, I already, 2 and 3 inches. It's going to go over 2 inches. Okay, there we go. And then this is only going to come over 2 inches. See, I'm using these squares here to help me determine where my 2-inch block is. I just have to line it up with my eyes, and we're going to come all the way up here. That'll be my 2 inches right here. Okay. This is actually the easiest way to box a tote bag, but I have I'm not experienced enough to do it without watching a tutorial each time, because I think I mentioned before, a dyslexia, and that's why it's so hard for me to do these things, and that's why I do these things. I'm challenged with right and left and sizes and which side goes with which way. And so because I am so challenged, I like to do things that are challenging, I think, because I don't know how I'm going to get better. Or maybe I'm not going to get better. Maybe I'm just the way Yahushua wants me to be. Okay, so the box corners are done here. Okay, ta-da! Now we're going to go sew this, and I'm leaving this part unsewn because I have to be able to turn this thing inside out. And you want to leave enough space where you know so that you can fold it over easily. So if you get too close to the edge of something, you can't turn your close up your seam that you left open. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, I can't think of words. Okay, let's go. Let's pick this up. No, I don't want to do that. I want to clip. Okay, there we go. I'm going to sew here and here, here. You don't have to sew this, it's folded. And I just fold here, and I'm going to sew here. Okay. I like to start at the opening so that when I get all the way around, I know I'm done. I'm giving it a 1/4 of an inch. I'm about to show you what I'm going to use that for. That's going to be in one of the last things we do. You're going to see it. What? Come on. Sometimes it's not good to start right at the corner. Sometimes your machine wants to give you trouble. Especially if your needle isn't sharp enough. And I tell you what, I did not change my needle after my last project. Oh, that's what's wrong. And that's why my stitches don't look very pretty. I didn't change my needle. Let that be a lesson to you. Change your needle after each project, if you've had a big project or a couple little projects. But I had a big project and I didn't change my needle. Okay, this is the folded end. We're going to go back around here and we're going to sew this all the way around. This is the opening, and I'm pressing it down now just to make it a little easier when it comes time to close it. See, when I close it, I'm going to want it to look like that when I sew across it. Okay. before we finish, now we got to do the box corners. We're going to spread these out. I'm hoping you can still see that. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes, okay. Great. All right. I'm lining the seam up with that seam. And I'm pushing, let me do this. I'm pushing one. There's two ways you can do these seams. You can spread them open and just sew them across flat, or you can just sew, when you sew it, you can sew one this way and one that way, but make sure you're matching your seam up perfectly, because it would really look bad if it's not matched. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I've got to sew across this 1/4 of an inch. Was trying to get away from me. I'm sorry, I'm not very talkative tonight. I'm kind of tired, and I thought, but I feel like I need to. I'm dragging this project out so far. I didn't want it to drag out any further, any longer, because I'm so close to the end. And sometimes you get tired and you just want to quit. And that's when you call upon your inner sources. And my inner sources is the Ruach of Yahusha, his spirit living in me. Means I can do all things in him if he wants me to. If Yahuwah doesn't want me to do something, he's not going to help me. That's why you have to be in constant contact with the creator of the universe at all times to know what he wants of you for this day. All right, I've got 2 box corners sewn up. Oh, and something I didn't tell you is before I turned the camera on even. Now see this one, I'm able to split these apart because they're so thick. I think I need to split them apart. I don't know. They're just really thick. But I ironed this project so that I can, when I get to this side, I iron this so that the other side with the fold will show up easily. Whoop, up. Don't do that. Don't do that. That seam was lifted its ugly head up. Okay, here we go. I'll show you what I mean. I ironed this so that I have to match this fold with this seam because I don't have two seams. I can do this. I can do this. I might have to start singing some praises to Yahusha just to keep me going. Praise Yahusha. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise Yahusha. Baruch be his name. Okay. The singing sewist. I won't sing anymore. Okay, we've done all four corners. We did all four corners of this. Is this a good place for you to watch me unfold this? Probably not. I'm going to let you look down here. I'm going to let you see me pull this inside out right here. See this? Hold on. There we go. Remember the opening we left? We're going to pull this through. Uh-oh. There's a pin. Oh boy. I can't turn that inside out with a pin in there. If I don't cut this part out, feel free to fast forward. But where is that pin? Well, I saw the pin. I felt the pin. There it is. I see the pin. It's actually on the outside. No, ow. Where is that silly pen? Has this ever happened to you where you had a pin that you can't remove? I got it. Wow. Okay, I think I'm going to do this another way. I think I'm going to reach my hand all the way in here and grab the far corner and pull it through first. That's going to make the rest of it follow. Oh, when I was a little girl, I sewed a dress. I went to home economics and they taught us how to sew, and I started the dress in the classroom and my mother helped me finish it at home. I love that dress. I almost can remember what it looked like. I remember the blue. It was a very simple dress. Okay, here we go. Here we've got it. This is awesome. See how this looks? Now, I have to sew this up and then poke this inside. Remember how I was creasing that to make it easy to sew? Okay. That really works. It makes a big difference if you crease it before you turn it out. Makes a huge difference. I just forget to do it sometimes. Okay. Here we go. Turn back around here. This, I just make 1/8 of an inch, and it's going to be inside. I know, I'm using red thread still, but it's okay. I promise you, it'll be okay. Nobody's going to notice that red thread. Okay, I think we're done here. All right. I got some more pins. Okay. Can you believe we are almost finished with this? Let's come back over here. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. We are almost finished. I'm sorry. I'm so messy over here, but it's just not what I do. I'm just not good at staying organized. I pull something out and anyway, okay. Now, remember how I told you the pocket, these faces are going to be upside down? And that's how I knew the pocket was going to be right side up, because the cat faces were down. So we're going to push the liner inside, okay? And this is, now we're finally getting to the fun part. The very last thing that I do to this purse, or tote, easy tote, using that blue tape on that machine, is the funnest part. Okay, so right now, see this? Is this not nice? This is great. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to take it over to the ironing board and just iron this so that we'll have something to work with. Let me cut that thread. Okay, I just want to iron this real quick. All right, I'm just over here. It's just going to be real quick. The iron's already hot, or it was hot. Oh, it got cold. Come on, iron, you can get hot again. The iron that was hot and got cold. Come on. I didn't mean to make you sit so long. I'm just over here. I just didn't want to move that camera one more time. Just tired of moving that camera. All right. The next thing I have to do is attached. Oh, here we go. Good. I don't have my. This is my my next. See, this, put the straps on, and you're going to put the straps on 4 inches from the edge. Well, I'll show you. It's a two-step thing, okay? We're going to put the... We're going to... Oh, from each side mark. Okay. 3.9 inches from top. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over, that 4 inches is from the edge, okay? So I'm going to move this 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 3 inches. This is 4 inches from the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And we're going to pin this or clip it. Well, I can't find a clip. Okay, so we sew these down. We're going to zip all the way around. Then we fold this up this way and sew it again. But that's when we use the blue mark, the blue tape over there that I told you about. Okay, make sure that your strap, that you pin it on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to put it right here. Make sure you're using it, you come up on the same side. Okay. I'm going to do it on the other side. Also, well, I guess it doesn't matter on these. I was going to make sure that I had it so that I just want to match it. I just want it to match. the way I do one side with the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just trimming off some threads I forgot to trim. Nothing serious. We just have 2 more sewing loops to do and we're done with this, okay? I really need to get rid of these. I didn't trim the strings off my straps when I did them. That's pretty. Okay, I'm just taking 1/4 of an inch. Just one line across each, just to hold it down, okay? I felt another needle. I mean, another pin. Must be the pins I had on the other side. I didn't realize. Okay, now we're going to cut these loose threads first. I can see better without my cataracts, but my eyes are still healing. And it's taking a little bit of time. Now, I forgot how far up I'm supposed to take this. But I think I'm struggling here. I'm trying to remember how far up. And I'm going to give away my secret now. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Is that, yeah, that's real good. Okay. Can you see what I'm going to come over, I'm going to come and see if you can see what I'm doing here. Because I'd rather just sit here at my sewing machine and do this. Let me see if you can see that very well. I don't know why it's so dark. I think I need a new camera. Okay. What I'm doing now, what I'm doing now is I'm turning I'm turning this up, folding it up like this, and then I'm going to sew it down. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sew it down, just like that. We're finished with this, guys and gals, but if you want to quit now, you won't learn the secret of this tape. So it's up to you. If you want to leave, go ahead, like and subscribe before you go. Okay, I'm going to come across here 1/4 of an inch. It's easier to get those threads as you go because you won't find them later. You can tell yourself you're going to get it, just like I told myself I was going to get those others and I never did. Oh, why did I do that? I went too fast. I'm not going to take it out. All right, I'll tell you something. I'm not going to do it now. I can do it later. You can go across. I'm not going to do that now. I just want to get done with this project, and I can go back in and secure these a little better. back to this messy strap. I can't get off those loose threads. I mean, well, they're not loose threads, but they're messy threads. I can't, or maybe this is another one. And of course, I'm starting to shake again. Oh well. The way I'm knowing, I'm measuring how far to put this. I'm using my tape to let me see about where I want to put this. See, because I'm going to sew all the way around right where that tape's telling me to sew. So I'm using it for my straps. What's going on? Why was it acting? Okay, it's not. I must have been in a massive hurry the day I did these. I'm sorry, I just can't leave it alone. All right, one more strap, and then we're going to do the final touch. You're going to love it. Mostly you're going to be glad to be done with this project, won't you? Okay. I think that's about it. Okay, final stitch, folks, and then we're going to have the, what? What's wrong? Final stitch, and we're going to have the victory run. Okay? Big secret. This is my guide to show me so I'm going to start at one of these. Okay, I'm lining this top of my pouch up with this blue tape. And I'm going to sew all around across each one of these straps. See, I'm lining it, keeping it right with that tape. Now, this is where I started. We are finished. Guys, we are finished. I haven't cut threads, but I just want to show you that we're finished. Oh, praise Yahushua, we are finished. You see this? Now, I don't know why this video is so dark. There we go. I'm going to show it. Oh, man. Now you see how messy my room is. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Now you're looking inside at upside down kitties, but really, they're not upside down when you look inside at them, are they? Can you see that? Can you see how pretty they look? It's a nice big tote bag too. And the box corners, see how nice the corners look? On this one, this seam perfectly meets that seam. And this one, you don't have a seam to meet because it was folded. And there's the pocket inside. Thank you very much. We're going to do something fun next time. I mean, I thought this was fun, but I had a lot of trouble just remembering which way things were. It was a challenge for a dyslexic mind, but we've got it. And there you have it, and I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Praise Yahushua. Thank you for the ability to do such awesome things. All right. I love you. Have a blessed day.